We all know how it works. Young people go to school or college in order to pursue a successful career and build wealth. And maybe if they're lucky, they might become a millionaire when they're in their 50s or 60s. Actually, there are some young go-getters that took a different approach by investing everything they had into cryptocurrencies, with success. Stick until the end of this video to find out all about who these successful investors are and how you can become one of them. The first one we have on our list is quite well known, and not just a millionaire, but in fact a billionaire, and has founded a cryptocurrency which we all know and love. His name is Vitalik Buterin. Before Vitalik Buterin co-founded Ethereum in 2011, he first heard about Bitcoin when he was 17 years old. Buterin initially rejected it, but after a second look, he finally agreed with the concept of Bitcoin. Buterin, a Russian-Canadian programmer, was enthralled by the decentralized payment system, as were many other Bitcoin believers. Buterin co-founded Bitcoin magazine in college in September 2011. He became a Bitcoin expert and discovered how to upgrade the blockchain. Buterin persuaded him to pursue full-time cryptocurrency development during a Bitcoin conference in May 2013, and he had left school by the end of this semester. Buterin traveled around the world for 6 months in 2013 to speak with Bitcoin developers. He recognized he could iterate to create a new, maybe better one on the Bitcoin blockchain. At the time, he considered Bitcoin had too limited functionality, and unlike many others, he did not simply abandon the crypto world, but instead developed his own blockchain. As a result, he created Ethereum, the cryptocurrency Ether power blockchain. He wrote the white paper in November 2013 when he was only 19 years old. While Ethereum's payment system can power and construct decentralized apps like financial instruments and social media sites, as well as NFTs thanks to its smart contracts, it is most known for its peer-to-peer payment method. Today, Ether has a market cap of over $370 billion, making it the second most valuable cryptocurrency after Bitcoin. Buterin recently became the world's youngest billionaire in cryptography at the age of 27. Unlike other wealthy men, he has returned to the world rather than spending his money on costly cars and residences. The Indian COVID-19 Relief Fund and other charities received over $1 billion in donations shortly after the milestone was reached. Most people are familiar with Vitalik Buterin since he's the founder of Ethereum. But how about you? Did you already know about him and his glorious story? Let us know in the comments section down below. Also, are you familiar with the second contender on our list? His name is Zillen. Zillen began trading in cryptocurrencies 6 years ago when he was 15, too young to open an account on the Coinbase trading website, which requires customers to be at least 18 years old. Zillen, on the other hand, ignored the contract terms on the website and signed up for Coinbase and another trading platform named Kraken. Zillen claims he was first hesitant to invest in the emerging crypto monetary sector, which he first learned about through Silk Road, the now defunct drug trafficking website. When Zillen began trading in 2015, there were few reliable sources of investment advice on how to invest in cryptocurrencies. Zillen checked his accounts after a few hours of investing his original $100 and discovered that he had already made $10. Despite the fact that it may not appear to be much, Zillen claims to have been taken aback. The next day, Zillen provided additional funds. It was $1,000 this time. A week later, he added $5,000, followed by another $6,000 the following week. Zillen's entire savings from tennis lessons, along with the tidy nest fund, had been invested for a little more than $12,000 a few years ago. I risked everything, he explained. Zillen's parents initially had opposing opinions on their child's interest in digital money. His father cautioned him against what he considered to be an extremely dangerous venture, but his mother approves. Meanwhile, Zillen's mistrust waned day by day. During the first several months, his earnings began to rise. Zillen was watching cryptocurrencies, frequently spending hours a day on crypto monetary forums or communicating with other investors online, and his winnings were growing. He quickly made a name for himself in alternative cryptocurrencies, sometimes known as altcoins, and trading on the day. In just 1 year, the initial investment in Zillen had doubled. He claims that the total value of his cryptocurrency holdings was $350,000. Zillen continued to learn cryptocurrencies using the minimal resources available online. Zillen argues that his market knowledge is primarily derived from conversations with other investors and individuals who have created cryptocurrencies. Zillen, like many early cryptocurrency investors, concedes that their success is due in part to timing. However, Zillen contains that savvy Bitcoin investing is more skillful than simply opening a Coinbase account. Zillen is acknowledged with his remarkable return to commercial acumen and understanding of digital currency. Zillen claims his portfolio is now worth more than $3 million, and he is considering a different venture in cryptocurrency: consulting. But we'll get more into that later. Do you think this is already impressive? Then you'll be shocked by our number 1 candidate. He goes under the name Eric Finnman. Eric Finnman did not take the typical path of a college student born in the United States. Finnman established an arrangement with his parents in May 2011 when he was 12 years old that his parents may quit college for an unconventional education if he could make a profitable investment. What is this transaction? He had to convert $1,000 in cash to an incredible $1 million from his grandmother. Finnman worked relentlessly to reach this goal, purchasing $1,000 in Bitcoin when the new currency was just $12 per coin, as well as several other digital currencies including Ether, the native Ethereum token. Finnman achieved his goals and became a self-made millionaire at the age of 18. In reality, Finnman's intentions forced him to leave the traditional academic sector to seek schooling. He plans to concentrate on establishing a company using Bitcoin to assist in the development of a NASA-based satellite. Although he is a millionaire, he is not completely in love with himself. One coin that has some skepticism is quite well known: Ethereum. Finnman voiced his concerns about Ethereum's future, claiming that money must be made in the short term, but that the ICO market is lacking in sustainable commodities. He stated that he intends to go short on Ethereum. The hardcore veterans called it Ponzi coin Bitcoin. Fortunately, all of these crypto pioneers are now looking forward to returning advice to other young men and women who are in the same position they were a few years ago. So do you want to become a wealthy crypto one day? Then make sure you don't overlook the advice we'll give you. Eddie Zillen, for example, has spent the last year growing his business interest in Bitcoin. His company, Bitcoin Financial, advises organizations and novice investors on Bitcoin investments. He has also created the coinalert.ly website, which aims to supply investors with a variety of materials such as trading advice, instructions, information, and information. Despite the increasing consequences, Zillen believes the program fills a gap with investment devices on the Bitcoin market: a lack of resources. Zillen argues that his experience sets him apart from other Bitcoin industry consultants. Zillen feels others can use deception or manipulation to take advantage of gullible clients, but his main goal is to educate others. His most crucial piece of advice is to never make an investment with the objective of getting wealthy within a few months. Before selling a coin, always plan to keep it for at least 3 years. Our number 1 selection of Eric Finnman is also recommending tips to young people wishing to invest in cryptocurrency. Find what you're good at and find a way to make money doing it. This is crucial for young people, he stated. In his opinion, establishing an extra stream of income will allow you to start investing earlier. The Bitcoin Millionaire says he believes passionately that the crypto revolution is only at its beginning. Deep down, everybody knows cryptocurrencies are the future. Even the bankers and Wall Street know it, he stated in a now-deleted tweet. The only debate is how long until it completely takes over. Therefore, he believes you shouldn't waste too much time thinking about when it's the ideal time to invest in which crypto. but instead invest in the basics like Bitcoin and hold them. This means don't sell them as soon as they've made some gains, but instead be patient and see it as a long-term investment. What do you think about the tips these crypto millionaires are giving? Do you think by following them we can really become as rich as they are? Let us know in the comments section. I hope you liked this video. Hit like if you did, and make sure you don't miss any of our updates regarding all of your favorite cryptocurrencies. Have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.